We've all become very cognizant of Jack and his story. And when Alibaba went public with the largest IPO in history, we knew a lot more about him. So I want to talk about his personal story. I want to talk about how many times he tried and failed and what kept him going. I want to talk about where he is today and how he got here. I begin with this question, though, Jack. Why are you back at Davos?
It's a long break for 7 years. I think my last trip here was year 2008. But I was coming for year 2001 for the Young Global Leader for Tomorrow. And remember, I never heard about the Davos when I came. But when I came, in the Switzerland, so many young people demonstrate. It was such a horrible thing that I was, and I asked them, why did they do it? They say, anti-globalization. And I say, why? Globalization is a great thing. Why people don't like it? And then we come all the way for 2 hours here. There's a machine gun. There's people checking. I say, oh God, is that a forum or is it a prison we're gonna go? Is that? But when I joined the forum at the Young Global Leader, I was thrilled by so many ideas. For the first 3-4 years, I learned what does the globalization mean? What does the corporate citizenship mean? What about social responsibility mean? All these new ideas, and I see so many great leaders talking about leadership, and I benefit a lot. And the year 2008 and 2009, when the financial crisis came, I think it's better go back to work, because we can never win the world by talking. So go back, spend 7 years. Now I come back, I think it's time to do something return, because I learned so much.
Let's talk
12
about
years
that.
ago. So why I should not talking to the young global leader of today, sharing with them how we've gone through. Okay. So that was the thing.
Let's start with where you are today. Just how big is Alibaba? How many people come every day? How many people come in a week? How fast is it growing?
Yeah, we have over 100 million buyers visiting our site, shopping our site every day. And we created
100 million every day.
We created 14 million jobs for China, directly and indirectly. And we grow from 18 people to 30,000 people, 18 people in my apartment, to now we have 4 big campus. Compared to 15 years ago,
we've all become
we were big. But compared to 15 years later, we're still a baby.
How big will you be 15 years from now?
I think 15 years ago, I told my team
we've
that,
all become very cognizant of Jack and his story.
In the past 15 years,
and when Alibaba went public with the largest IPO in history, we knew a lot more about him.
Later, I want
to talk
about Alibaba,
about his personal story.
Taobao,
I want to talk about how many times he tried and failed and what kept
15
him
years
going.
ago, when we talk about
where he is today and how he got here.
Small business can use
begin with this question, though, Jack. Why are you back at Davos?
Can do business across the nation. And I hope 15 years later, people forget about e-commerce because they think it's like electricity. Nobody thinks it's a high tech today.
Year 2008.
This is something that I don't want 15 years
I was
later.
Coming for year
we still walk on the
2001
street talking about why and how e-commerce can help.
I never heard about the Davos.
Tried to get into
when I
3
came.
colleges.
But when I came,
Each time they rejected.
in the Switzerland, so many young people
I tried. There's examination that young people, if you want to go to university, you have to take the examination.
Why did
so
they do
I
it?
failed
They
3
say
times.
anti-
I a lot of failed. I
globalization.
failed for funny things that I failed a key primary school
people
test for 2
don't like it?
times. And I failed.
And then we come all the way for 2
like
hours
3
here. There's a
times
machine
for the
gun.
middle
There's people
school,
checking. I say,
middle
oh God,
schools.
is that a forum or is it a
You will never
prison we're gonna
believe
go
in Hangzhou, my city,
But
there's only 1 middle school.
When I joined the forum
that
at the Young Global
last
Leader,
only 1 year.
I was
It was changed from
thrilled
primary school, middle school,
by,
because our
so
graduates
many
of our
ideas.
Our
For
school,
the first
no
3, 4
no
years, I
middle
learned
school
what
accepted us
does-
because we were too
What does
bad.
the globalization mean? What does
They will become a
cooperative
middle
citizenship mean? What about social responsibility mean?
What effect did it have?
All
though,
these new ideas, and I see
being
so many
rejected?
great leaders talking
I
about
think we have to
leadership.
get used to it. We're
And
not
I
that
benefit
good.
a lot.
Even today. we
In the
still
year
have a lot of people
2008
reject
and
us.
9,
think,
when the financial crisis came, I think it's better
When
to go
I
back to work. Because we
graduated
can
from
never
universities,
win
and
the world
before I,
by talking.
for 3 years I tried to fill
So
in
go
the
back,
universities. So I
spend
applied
7 years.
jobs.
Now I
for
come
30
back, I
times,
think
got
it's time to
rejected.
do something in return.
I went for
So
a
I
police.
learned so
They said,
much.
no, you're not good.
That's
I went
12
to
years ago.
even
So
the
why I should not
KFC.
talk to
When
the young
KFC come
global
to
leader
China,
of
come to my
today,
city,
sharing with them.
You
what
applied.
I've gone through.
24
That was the
people
Let's
went
start
for
with
the
where
job.
you are today. Just how
23
big
people were
is
accepted.
Alibaba?
I was the only one guy.
Many people come.
And we went
Every
for
day?
police. 5
Many
people,
people come in a
4 of
week?
them accepted. I was the only guy that I
fast is it growing?
received it.
Yeah, we have
So for me,
over
being
100
turned down,
million
rejected. Oh, by the way, I
buyers
told you that
visiting
I
our
I
site,
applied
shop
for
on our
Harvard
site,
for 10 times, rejected.
every day.
I know you
And-
rejected. I just want to say that.
Yeah, sorry now. Every day.
We created
10 times you wrote them and said, I'd like to
14
come to
million
Harvard.
jobs for China.
And then I told
directly
myself
and
someday I should go
indirectly.
teach them. Buddy.
And
I think that can be
grow from
arranged.
18 people to 30,000 people.
Richard Nixon
meeting
came
people
to
in my
Hangzhou.
apartment to now we have a full
And after that,
campus.
tourists flooded.
Compared to
We,
15 years ago,
we've all become
we were big.
very